Mr. Peanut Butter presents Hollywood stars and celebrities. What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out right now.
Oh, I guess if you read out all the words, it's no.
Yeah.
It's actually you don't know Jack.
No.
By Mr. Peanut Butter.
Well, I know.
Wait, if there's I swear, there's a peanut butter answer in this game, and I pick it, I need to get wrong answer to game money.
Look,
I get to say how much money he gets if he does.
If you squeeze some peanut butter in your house and invite a dog over to lick you clean, then yeah, I'll give you some money. Otherwise, moving on.
Okay, it's time.
I can see that has shut down any talk of wrong answer to the game as intended.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had the opportunity to fix this volume on this, and I decided against it. If you have half a brain.
It's only this one, too, that's really loud for some reason.
It's only this one.
2000.
I don't blame you.
My ears hurt.
That guy's going really hard on the guitar.
He's not the only one that has today. If you have half a brain. If new computers were programmed to play the Pina Colada song on command, which key would be the most appropriate to use? Enter, Alt, Escape, or Shift?
Shift?
Shit! No! I was gonna explain. It's a quick explanation. You might not have heard the Pina Colada song in full before, but there's an actual title that isn't the Pina Colada song. It's Escape. It's like the last word in the entire lyrics, but that's literally the name of the song. And I imagine that's kind of what you want to do right now, considering you can get out early, but no.
I can. It's called pull the Ethernet cable out of my computer.
Since you haven't, pop the cork and cherry. That means having sex. By the way, if you don't know a lot about this one's gonna be hard. A champagne bottle size or a brand of condom. He left, didn't he?
I think he might have.
It's too bad. That means we're just gonna have to play with ourselves, which honestly, I didn't bring either of these things, so it's not gonna be that much fun. $1,000 if you're right. Again, we'll just kind of hang out. $1,000 if you're wrong.
Every time you're wrong or don't say anything.
Well, unfortunately, that isn't. Actually, that reminds me. Does Dis or Dad actually have a setup where if you don't answer in time, you just lose all the money? I think there is.
Hurry up
but
and
there's
answer.
no timer, so...
And leave so you can answer.
Atlas!
Condom.
Yes, it is. Sovereign.
Condom?
No. Vitalis.
That's a... bottle?
No! Crown.
Condom?
Yes! Jeroboam. Probably.
Bottle.
Yes. Nebuchadnezzar.
Bottle.
Yes. Trojan.
Condom?
Thank goodness.
Imagine a Trojan bottle size. It'd be the size of that horse.
I didn't need to know that, but that was actually a super good pun. Oh boy. You did get
horsing
5.
around and... Yeah, I was gonna say, I got 5, that's more than 4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you leaned in the direction of champagne bottle for all of the Bible figures, because that was the right move. I can't wait to put this to people that don't know how that one works.
Yeah, I actually wear a size Rasputin.
We don't need to know any more about that part of anyone's anatomy. Instead, we're going to talk about felon degenerate.
Nice. 2000.
I don't know how long it took me to come up with this one, but I'm glad.
I actually came up with part of it, though. I once called her Ellen DeGenerate in front of you.
Hey, everyone said Ellen DeGeneres, so it's not that special.
Probably all her coworkers. Felon degenerate. I'm so glad I get to read this one. Ron DeSantis is super pissed that you saw Haunted Mansion in theaters. Pretend you did. In his rage, he illegally sold a wild turkey and is now a convicted felon in the state of Florida. Don't ask. How can he lawfully take his revenge on you for, quote, kissing the naughty mouse on the lips? I just took that from him. He's going to serve on a jury that finds you guilty of prostitution. He's going to snort cocaine and dance to Party Rock Anthem without inviting you. He's going to automatically renew his realtor license and sell your house, or he's going to threaten you with a Mannlicher M1910 pistol.
C is the answer if Chad was in this question, but he's not, so I want to go with A.
Oh, you are so totally wrong.
If it actually
So
is C.
In the state of Florida...
Okay, good.
In the state of Florida, there is a... what's it called? There is a statute. Statute 790.0011, where antique firearms manufactured in or before 1918 are considered antique and above the law for anyone who is incapable of possessing firearms in the state of Florida. So if he owned a Mannlicher M1910 pistol, he would be able to hold said thing and not get arrested for it.
And honestly, you won the case. That was perfect. You know what? As judge of this particular trial, I deem you both married. Congratulations. That was...
I'd like a divorce.
Okay.
What about points? Did anyone get points for this?
What? No! I was not going to do it! I'm not going to explain it the way Matthew did.
When is Mr. Peanut Butter a prostitute?
You know,
stupid to know what a prostitute is.
That's good? I don't know.
I can tell we're almost done with the season. Everything's falling apart.
No, you're the one falling apart.
You donkey terrorist.
I'll say it. You donkey terrorist!
Yeah, we'll pretend he said it, but he's not going to actually say it. 2000. I'm tired of YouTube getting mad and flagging these videos, guys.
Is that seriously enough to flag a video?
I've never gotten a single flag
It
for
flagged
him,
that
I swear.
Dumbledore edit even though you tried to please YouTube.
I am sick of your shit, YouTube. In protest, I've decided to take off my underwear on camera. I forgot to take off my robe. You win this time, YouTube! Remember, kids, always fight the man, and never ever crawl under Dumbledore's robe.
No, not the... I don't think it was the Peeps one. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, no.
You gotta turn down your settings, man, because I've never been flagged once for all my swearing.
Anyway, you know. Say several people in Hell are forced to compete on Hell's Kitchen. Ironic, isn't it? Which of these challenges would be most likely to hurt... or would most likely hurt Gordon Ramsay and get the contestant eliminated unless he can make a mean risotto? Saddam Hussein has to dice 10 onions in 5 minutes. Idi Amin has to guess what ingredients were used to make a stir-fry sauce. David Koresh has to invent a new ice cream flavor. Or Rajneesh has to prepare a salad bar.
I'm going to go with B.
B?
Yes.
Well, you better be ready to be disappointed. That's okay. It's D.
Yeah!
It's D the entire time. So,
Okay.
the point of this one was that Rajneesh is obviously not well known enough, a domestic terrorist who poisoned 751 people with salmonella, which is in fact the largest bioterror attack ever on U.S. soil. It's too bad that it hasn't happened recently, or else maybe you would have heard about it. But maybe you could have gotten salad.
Hey, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, there's a repeat song, so this one isn't, is it?
This is a repeat song from the very, very first custom UNO Jack game we ever did.
Nice.
I remember it. Anyway, 2000.
Just like old times.
Had I committed to all as 2000 by that point, though?
Honestly, I think the first time you said 2000, you were committed.
I have to go find out what my very first bet was.
Well, since Nancy Drew isn't here, I'm going to make you her proxy for this question. A junior question or a senior question?
Shouldn't it be amateur question and master question now, ever since they renamed the difficulties?
Fuck 'em.
Senior difficulty.
Thank you.
Yay! Junior mode!
Wrong. You're so lucky I got... Wasn't that a cool effect where I went to the other box, then I came back, and I was like, what?
Yes. Well, it just means I don't get to use the hit hotline now.
I'm pissed that Dumbledore is essentially banned from the game. But we're just gonna have to live with this. A senior... It reminds me of Dumbledore. Who's a senior?
Aww.
As a doctor, for which of these conditions would you most likely diagnose 10-year-old Benjamin Button? I'll let Matthew read these.
Ankylosing spondylitis, Fragile X syndrome, hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or progeria.
I'm gonna go C.
You most certainly are wrong.
Ah,
Is it D again?
Yes!
Progeria.
Why is it keep being D?
Ha 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 ha. Progeria is a disease that causes individuals to age much faster than usual, leading them to appear much older than they actually are.
Hence, Benjamin Button. My gosh.
Bam. Boop. Ba-dum.
I didn't need the arrow.
This is the song and screen I want 10 hours of.
I already made an extended version, by the way. I just haven't shown you yet.
Oh my gosh.
I know I'm doing terrible, but how terrible is terrible?
It's an abomination.
Negative $5,000?
That's not the worst.
I feel
Not
like
the
you don't
greatest
feel bad
either.
enough.
Well, we have 5 more questions in the Jack Attack.
Oh, I like your attitude! Thank you! That's so nice!
Fish pants dance.
Second to last time.
Round 2, which means all point
reminding
values
me.
are doubled.
And remember, the wrong answer to the game is
No!
sitting out there.
Don't remember things you don't have to! Like, your name.
I'm Felicia, right?
No, you're Pomni. You're Pomni today.
French Toast Crunch.
I don't even have any peanut butter to eat! Someone promised!
Ugh.
Have a good day.
It's cheaper.
That... Honestly, you should do the intro for these next time around. I couldn't even understand
I'll do
that.
it. I'll do it. Have a good day. Well, we have $10,000 on the line to get you out of that hole you dug for yourself, but only if you can tell us what this is a rhyme of.
Let's find out.
Smokey Ron gets so cheesy. It's an RPG.
You could have just said game.
I wanted to be more specific.
About catching a small brown furred creature.
Come on, man. You have one of these now. Not this one. You have experience.
Come on, let's go catch that evolution pocket monster.
It's Pokemon something.
Oh, he just...
Red
he
and
can't-
green?
Sorry.
Oh, did you make a guess when 2000 was still up?
He said red and green, though.
Yeah, that's why I have these buttons. I've never gotten to use them this entire season. No!
It is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee!
I hate this.
This is probably the best rhyme, though. Are you kidding me? It was perfect. And you did.
Yeah, help me get to Pokemon, but I don't know Pokemon games.
Here,
I played like 2 seconds of 4000.
I'm trying to pursue you so.
I
We're
played
mean,
like
by the
1
way.
hour of Arceus and then never touched the game again.
That's maybe someday.
Hot tramp, I sue you so.
What's this? Is it an emulator for Pokemon Arceus and a PowerPoint? No, it isn't.
Say Aaron Brockovich has successfully sued everyone in the world for not recycling enough. If she then went after the second best animal at manipulating the environment, what movie could she make about her endeavors? Last call at Hippo Lake, Beaver City, this is where I live. Mole Justice with Aaron Brockovich, or Ants 2.
It's a good thing the evil show's not on here, I guess.
What, Riverdale?
No, it was involving climate change.
I thought you meant that show that Aaron Brockovich made on ABC that lasted 2 episodes.
I'm gonna say B.
Oh!
Yeah,
Joe.
you're right. Well,
Nice.
once you're right. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the North American beaver is second only to humans in its ability to manipulate their environment. Once they learn how to make gasoline, we're fucked.
I think this is the appropriate time to say, damn, you got it.
YouTube, can I let that through?
Oh my gosh, I swear.
If it does, I will say several YouTube-related slurs.
You know what? At some point, we're just gonna go like, oh, fiddlesticks, and YouTube's gonna be like, a kid is watching this! Cover your ears, son!
Children shouldn't be watching YouTube at all.
By the way, kids, this is how you steal your credit card information from, no, not yours, your parents, from their wallet. You know what? You don't know how to do it.
Go back
No
to
such
watching
thing-
Bluey.
No such thing as a free Lunchable.
4,000.
Okay.
Blood and chicken taken out of meat.
Ironic that he did the kids joke right before the
Mary
question about kids' food.
Yeah. Hey, I like Lunchables.
That's exactly why this question is even here.
No such thing as a free Lunchable. Say you quit your job and sell Lunchables from a food truck. Great idea right there. Before you make the sodium intake in your community quadruple,
No.
what should your food truck look like considering the brand's producer? The Hershey's Kissmobile, the Planters Nutmobile, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, or a Ford Fiesta?
Oscar Mayer?
Yeah, you wiener!
It was a bit too obvious, but I kind of thought that he'd fall for something like a Ford Fiesta.
I was not
What?
gonna say that Ford Fiesta. Now, if there was a peanut butter joke on here.
Lunchables
Shit!
is an Oscar.
Planters.
Lunchables is
I guess I should have picked B, then we got the wrong answer to the game!
yeah. Lunchables is an Oscar Mayer brand.
You're kidding? I didn't think I had any references to nuts. I thought we were enough.
Well,
Man, if I'd been thinking more carefully, I would have picked it, and you would have had to give me $10,000.
No, I would have chosen the amount. And by the way,
What would
the
it have
wrong
been
answer to the
since we
game is
missed it?
dead. 13,000.
Cool.
My lucky number.
Someone wants to move on.
I didn't mean to make it that abrupt.
I didn't know it was
It
coming.
was like, dun dun dun!
It's kind of like an alarm clock. Wake up!
the element of surprise, and it's a
Question.
Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you? Because
No.
$10,000 is on the line if you can do this.
Do you feel sexy?
All right.
And I know it.
List these periodic elements in the year in which they were first observed from earliest to latest. Polonium, uranium, and cobalt. You see, U-co-po, co-u-po,
Yeah.
co-po-u, po-co-u.
Is that a show? Let's go Pokio.
Alright.
Didn't even mean it.
Problem is, I need to...
Get this right.
I know I need to get this right.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the options.
Oh,
Wow, so generous.
wounded.
Is it B?
Yes! Cobalt was discovered in 1735, uranium in 1789, and polonium in 1898!
And I think at least one of the people that discovered these things actually lived to tell anybody about it.
Yeah!
Uh-huh. Because at least two of them are radioactive.
I love how we're not sure. And honestly, don't know myself. Haven't eaten any of them.
Polonium and uranium. Cobalt's fine.
That's what he wants you to think.
Great noun replacement theory.
I'm gonna go with 4.
Whatever.
That wasn't a noun.
For Pete's sake. By the way, in case anyone asks, this is my question, okay?
Okay.
The great noun replacement theory.
Whose question is this? wrote a fortune cookie question?
I did, in fact.
That's shocking.
Let's say you got the following fortune. Using preferred pronouns fosters inclusion and makes people feel respected and loved. Well, in that case, which one should you address the author,
good lord!
Robert Galbraith? He, him, his, they,
Hey.
them, their, she, her, hers, or Senator Mitch McConnell?
No, you could have had the opportunity. Do you want to change your mind?
To what, Senator Mitch McConnell?
Yes.
Fine, Senator Mitch McConnell.
Thank you. The thing is, you would have been wrong anyway. You know why?
Because, that's a girl's name, apparently?
That is the pen name of none other than massive bitch J.K. Rowling.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny.
The one person that would tell you that this question is bullcrap, and she made you fall for it.
Screw you, JK!
You know what? I hope you two sends it to her personally.
Me too.
It'll be my first YouTube
exactly what I think
short.
about her. I want her to know exactly how I feel about her.
Thankfully, the rest of this... Oh, actually, you... Maybe this is a bit how we feel about her. You'll see what it is. Before we get there, I do want to say out loud, this Jack Attack was created independently of not just the original game, but anybody else who's made games. You know, kind of, for fun, using their own format. And this one's better. It's so much better that no one's even gonna know.
Did I make this one looking at the answers?
Possibly. A grave affair. You need to tell me how all of these famous people died.
Why do I feel like we've done this before?
We haven't! But you know what? We've seen it before, together, when we were looking up frickin' Christmas episodes!
Oh, yeah! Was it it was the Halloween one?
It was the Halloween one!
Are all these exactly from the Halloween episode?
They're all completely different! Car accident.
He had
Okay.
a car accident.
That's what I mean, that one was just boring! Didn't have anybody that you would think, oh crap, that was clever.
Cancer?
It is!
Yep.
Devoured by wolves! I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's still funny.
I legitimate, all of these are real deaths too. I double checked.
Really?
I'm surprised he didn't remember. It was a stingray.
Me too.
Oh.
It was hard.
Multiple stab wounds. Shout out to Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Feeling a little tentative, are we? You can't jinx him.
I'm not an expert on death, okay?
Good. That suggests you are in fact here with us.
Partial decapitation?
Nope.
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe after he died.
Skiing accident.
It'd be nice if there was someone in here I actually recognized.
I can think of one that could have been changed out. He
Drowning.
drowned.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No, Prince the singer.
I know. Fentanyl?
Yes! He did it before it was even cool. Trendsetter.
By the way, Joe, the first one, the car accident, you could replace it with Roger Delgado and the answer wouldn't change, and Anthony would actually know that one.
The guy from The Grim
Who's
Adventures
Roger
of Billy
Delgado?
Mandy?
Roger Delgado was the first incarnation of the Master.
I actually wouldn't have known that because I didn't care enough to remember that fact.
We talked about him repeatedly, considering you like the Master.
Oh, no. No.
Maybe I tuned it out.
That's the number, I think. I'm going to double check because this was... We take that, carry the 2, take off an extra 1,000 because I don't think that you put your full effort into today. No, I keep everything the way it's supposed to be, as far as you know. $11,000!
Oh, not too shabby.
Isn't that right? I mean, it looked pretty grim, Adventures of Billy and Mandy, but you pulled it through, and you now leave with more money than you came into it. But we still remember those few questions where you looked really bad, and to be honest, that's all that's on the tip of my tongue right now. So,
that's all we can say is...
In fact, I'm gonna send you a video of just the wrong answers.
There were many.
The stupid compilation videos that people make you do.
And then we react to them.